So remember that they're changing the sound of my voice and my speech patterns. Point 26. In many languages, it is clear that people who have children, after a certain point, have chosen to be evil. Right? You see, the word girlfriend is a play on words for grill, fry, end. And it's scrambled, right? Grill, fry, end. The word hello starts with the word hell. The word success starts with the word suck. Also, house, hotel, and home all start with the word ho, as does holiday, right? Ho, lie, day. And then you get use, tell, and me for the last three parts of the house, hotel, and home. Get use, tell, me. What are the odds of that? The word feed is a play on words for feed, D, while food is a play on words for faux do, without the E. Menu, and then you go on a date, right? So men, you, date. And this is all connected and aimed at the useless gold digger. The word meal is a play on words for me, lay, without the Y. And being romantic and not a conformist is the Roman's tick, right? Romantic, Roman tick. And it truly ends, right? All romance truly ends when my flesh dies. The word vitamins is a play on words for vi, tame, sin, and vi, mate, sin. Point 27. If point 26 is not bad enough, the word live is evil spelled backwards, and part is trap spelled backwards, while laughter is slaughter scrambled. Massacre is a play on words for ass maker. Point 28. Even in the Bible, which was made to confuse things, it says in Proverbs 29, verses 24 through 27, things that should be straightforward to everyone. Verse 24, the accomplices of thieves are their own enemies. They are put under oath and dare not testify. Now why? Well, because when you face your maker, right, the main application of that saying, okay, what can you say for yourself when you know you did the wrong thing? So society loves to confuse who's doing the right thing and who's doing the wrong thing. You see Freemasons and the military and the corporations and the schools, like every kind of government or government-like group wants you to believe that if you're some kind of, clean-cut square who does everything they say and kisses your elder's ass and so on and so forth, that magically you're doing the right thing. But no, you're just an accomplice of thieves, because the system, which is first and foremost those types of people I described, right? It's police officers, military, it's politicians, it's academics, it's the governing class, right? These people are like the main parts of the system. It's corrupt, so they're extremely corrupt. It says that in Proverbs as well. Okay, when a ruler listens to, evil advice, what have you, all of his officials become wicked, whether they're, mayors and governors or police officers or military people, right? They're all officials in their own right. Even teachers in school, when they maintain the immoral fabric of that society. It goes on to say, fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe. Many seek an audience with a ruler, but it is from the Lord that one gets justice. The righteous detest the dishonest, and the wicked detest the upright. So after it tells you that people who are afraid of man instead of God, people who follow man instead of God, okay, are the accomplices of thieves. After it tells you, when you put it together, right, it's in the same chapter, that it's from the Lord that you get justice. And it's stupid to kind of cling to the people of this world while rejecting me, he who has established the throne in righteousness. Even if you don't believe that I'm Christ because you lost your mind, you should know that I established the throne in righteousness. That's why there's dirt on my car and stuff like that. And there's these bumper stickers while other people, you don't see that in anywhere else here. Because I'm targeted for doing the right thing. They're not. I'm set apart by God Almighty, insisting that people do the work of God Almighty, even to the point where it's on countless bumper stickers. They're not doing anything like that. There is not a single sign that they're doing anything but conforming to the corrupt system. Thus, I've communicated as a lamp on its stand the righteousness of God, while they just go along to get along. No matter where you go, it was like that. When I was in Oakland, when I was in Santa Cruz, Watsonville, okay, Gilroy, San Jose, no matter where I went, San Francisco, that was always the case. I'm 43 in about 3 months, 43 years old in 3 months. And it's always been like that. I am set apart as the Son of God, while they are the common conformist in rebellion against God, as accomplices of thieves, cheating me out of my right to lead, stealing from me all the opportunities that come with having my right to lead, so they can act like some kind of cheesy Freemason, so they can act like some kind of oppressor, some kind of Walter Peck, some kind of Simpson or Jetson. Well, I had the heart to stand firm for what is morally precise. And they think that if there's dirt on my car and they make it harder for me to talk, then magically they're winning something. Because the rich are only wise in their own eyes, in the eyes of complete idiots. But one who is poor and discerning sees how deluded the word being used is. Deluded they are. So did they have the right to come together and to make a system and say, hey, we're going to determine who goes to the loony bin, right? They want me, a lot of times in my life, they wanted me in the nut house when they have no viable counter-argument. And the word yellow has the word yellow in it for a reason. The sun is intense. Righteous indignation causes someone to raise their voice, moral outrage. If someone raises their voice about things that people are ignoring and every other month they scream about who they want to kill or something, that doesn't mean that they're crazy. That means that they're more moral than everyone else. The Lion of Judah, lion's roar. The hawk, a bird of prey, spreads its wings by the wisdom of God in the book of Job. So as we see their failure to understand these things, and the fact that I've always understood these things, we see that my philosophy has triumphed over all others. My path, my way, my spirit. 29. To not see that any true victory must add up in principle while incorporating the idea of the logical assumption is to be a failure. It is a serious and extreme mistake when one decides to disassociate from reality and play life as a game. Point number 30. No one can take credit for my martial arts and life achievements but God and I. Hacking a falcon's brain isn't the reason it triumphs or dives fast. Point number 31. To keep me from doing my martial arts is to utterly trample all other martial arts and other so-called life paths. The falcon has permanently won.